President Uhuru Kenyatta used his last Madaraka Day celebrations as head of state to outline his legacy over the last 2 terms in office. President Kenyatta defended the deployment of the Kenya Defence Forces in the management of selected public institutions, as well as the record of his administration in borrowing. The head of state, however, asked the incoming regime to be keen on rooting out corruption and divisive politics. John Jacob Kiria begins our bulletin with that report.
The 59th Madaraka Day celebrations at the historic Uhuru Gardens. President Uhuru Kenyatta leading the nation in the occasion that marks the achievement of Kenya's self-internal rule. It was the first time in the reign of a Jubilee administration that Deputy President William Ruto did not address the nation. President Kenyatta and his Sierra Leone counterpart Julius Maada Bio, who was a chief guest, were the only speakers. President Kenyatta said his administration has spent heavily on infrastructure as a way of laying the foundation for the economic prosperity of a nation.
The naysayers have said that we should not invest so heavily in infrastructure because people do not eat roads, they do not eat bridges. I have refused their pessimism because I know what a new road means to a farmer who has for decades been unable to get their produce quickly to the market. I refuse to delay the dream of world-class ports and fishing support infrastructure because we wanted our fishermen in our oceans and lakes to be able to gain more from their sweat of their brow.
On national security, the head of state says high-value investments on equipment, training and intelligence gathering has yielded fruits.
With the mandate that was given to me, we silenced the wave of terror attacks that had a stranglehold on our nation. And we achieved this by retooling our security organs and making them more capable to address the dynamic contemporary security challenges that Kenya faces.
With Kenya now an non-permanent member of a United Nations Security Council, President Kenyatta says Kenya's position in the community of nations has been cemented.
On the regional front, Kenya led the push to admit the Democratic Republic of Congo into the East African community. With this singular move, the East African Common Market grew by 90 million people, yielding a now expanded market of 300 million citizens and a consequent enhanced opportunities for our Kenyan enterprises.
The head of state defending the competence-based curriculum against its critiques, claiming the 844 system had proved non-responsive to the needs of learners.
And that is why in December of 2022, the pioneer KBC class, now in 6th grade, will transition to junior secondary. And we believe, and given the manifest success achieved in such a short period of time, there is no turning back with respect to competency-based curriculum.
Through the appointment of 11 women to his cabinet from 2013 and other appointments made by the Public Service and Judicial Service Commissions, President Kenyatta called on Kenyans to continue supporting the cause of gender inclusivity.
In August of this year, if it is the wish of the Kenyan electorate, we have a chance of electing a woman and shattering the glass ceiling by assuming the second highest office in the Republic of Kenya.
The head of state also dismissed his critics who have accused him of militarizing public affairs and overborrowing.
We turn to our disciplined forces and we summon them to the cause of nation building. And the record must reflect that they have not disappointed us. The only time debt is a burden to a nation is if a nation is led by looters. But in the hands of a visionary administration, debt is a catalyst for rapid development.
John Jacob Kiria, Prime Edition.